Overtime pay myths are everywhere, and I was recently told a very big one. A friend of mine said that when he works overtime, his net income is actually less each week than when he doesn't. He also claimed he already saw a big difference in his paycheck because Trump got rid of taxes on overtime. And I had to call BS on both counts. First, the idea that working more nets you less is just contrary to simple math. I've worked more overtime than I can count, and I've always made more with the extra hours. The whole point for hourly workers working overtime is to make extra money. Now let's address the facts on the overtime tax part. The billionaire's first bill didn't get rid of overtime taxes on your paycheck. That's simply not how it works. It created a tax deduction you can take when you file your taxes at the end of the year. Nobody is seeing that boost in their weekly or biweekly pay. And even when you file, this deduction is not as simple as it sounds. You need to know the fine print. The deduction only applies to the premium portion of your overtime pay, the half in time and a half for hours worked past 40. It's capped at $12,500 for single filers and $25,000 for joint filers. It also expires on December 31st, 2028. It's not a permanent change to the tax code. Here's another detail most people have missed. The deduction doesn't include weeks where you hit overtime with holiday pay. And if your company pays you overtime for working more than 8 hours in a day, that's not included either. It only applies to overtime over 40 hours for the week. Even if you get paid overtime for working Saturdays and Sundays and have less than 40 hours worked, that also won't count towards this deduction when you file your taxes. Just the half part if you are over 40 hours. So, no, this man didn't see a difference in his paycheck. And no, the government didn't get rid of overtime taxes. The truth is, there's a specific temporary deduction you can take, but only if your overtime meets that very narrow criteria. And yes, something is better than nothing, but beware the criteria before you blow your budget. Don't fall for the myths, get the facts. If you want me to keep calling out the BS I hear every day, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to be notified of your next video. And please, love to see the comments, and I'll let the trolls know right now, you better come with facts if you're coming. Because if the trolls come in, don't have facts, and start throwing insults, they're going to be banned from the channel. Thank you very much.